Okay, here we have a door shelf for a Sub-Zero model 361 RFD. It's well over 30 years old. Customer sent this to me and asked me if I could repair it. So I looked around into my pile of old parts and came up with this brand new in the bag. Discontinued, part number 3600222. And just so happened to have one of these laying around. I mean, a new one. Sometimes I save these old parts. Also because I have the same refrigerator in my basement that I use as a spare. Okay, now let's see what this is going to look like. Still going to be a broken part in there. That looks right. This looks a little crooked. To get this in here the right way, otherwise it's not going to seat properly. There. That looks straight. Pretty straight. So, question is, do we want to just put that screw in there? I had a screw around here that goes in there. There it is. No sense putting a screw in there. There's no piece there. Although the customer sent me all these little pieces. Or what I have done before was just got a piece of aluminum like this and made a new shelf. Problem is, this is not wide enough, and I don't think I have anything in the sheet metal that's white. So let us figure out what we're going to do, and we'll come back. I don't want to break it. It's kind of sticky. Okay, let's figure out. First thing I'm going to do with this is clean it. Okay, so what I'm going to attempt to do here is epoxy this piece into here, because the side support will cover most of that. I'm going to use some of this clear weld quick setting epoxy, if it's any good, because it's been sitting for a while. Oh, way too much. Alright, so so we'll let that dry, and hopefully that will at least hold that little piece on, so that when we put the support on, it's going to cover that, just like that. Don't know what this is on here. Looks like maybe they tried to glue it before. I don't know. Anyway, that's where we're at. Okay, so we let this piece sit overnight with this epoxy on it. I waited for it just to get nice and hard, so I know it's cured. So now we're going to put the shelf back together. And it goes like this. This is the new piece that we were fortunate to find. I'll just put these screws back in here. Now they don't make these pieces anymore. I just happen to have a new one. I still have some used ones laying around, but they're discolored. That's what happens when you let them sit around with no light. They turn yellow. Also, if you let this sit out in the sun for a week or so, it will whiten it up. Okay, this is it. This is the shelf. Now we can send it back to the customer. And that's it.